Oh, there he is. Oh, good shot. Watch the door, Kurt!
Alright, fuck it, guys.
Hey everybody, this is Anthony from Airsoft, and I got my battle buddies.
Matthew. Evan.
This is Asked Amp episode 28. Oh, I'm on a streak. It's a question and answer show where you submit your questions down below in the doobly-doo or on Facebook when we post these videos on all of our social media stuff. Try to be honest, answer your questions. You know, we do our best. That's what we do. There you go. Take it away, sir. Dive in that lap pad-ish.
That ish be strong. Oh, and there's Jack 24 right off the bat again.
Jack from Germany has been blowing up our questions. There's like 14 of them in there.
He's thirsty. He's got a lot to learn.
Dude wants knowledge.
I'll feed you, baby bird.
Oh, shit.
What do you think of Rocky Road, parentheses, chocolate, marshmallow, and gummy... There's gummy bears in Rocky Road?
Depends on the brand, yeah.
Okay. You cut the marshmallow and gummy bears and heat up the chocolate, and then you pour the hot chocolate over it. I know it's not an Airsoft question, but I think I taste way much better than chocolate cookies.
I don't know how you taste, Jack, but...
I don't plan on finding out.
That sounds like a deeply personal question.
Sounds interesting. I'm going to try and pull an Airsoft question.
I like chocolate chip cookies because they're just incredibly solid.
It doesn't taste like wintergreen, so I don't like it.
Oh, Jesus.
Nobody asked you. 6mm madness. Is the K-Tech Shrike still available, or is it discontinued? Also, what happened to the KWA Gas VZ61 and the AK-74U? Are they out? I haven't seen anything about them.
Okay, so...
You gonna answer my question?
Start with the Shrike.
I'll just shut up and answer
Start with the Shrike.
The Shrike, they just had a limited edition, which was the full size, the full length barrel. They are supposedly, anytime soon, having a... all it is a short barrel, correct?
So, like...
And there's a key mod version coming out later on.
Johnson has the limited edition, has the longer barrel.
Yeah.
That was the limited edition one. And then they...
like, what, 500 of those?
It was like 1,000, I think, total. They sold all those out, like that. And then they're releasing an enhanced one, which is like a 10 or an 11-inch barrel, so it's like a CQB.
It's almost a para.
It's shorter than a CQ. It's shorter than a para. And, like, you know, you get your Shrike, and then it's going to have a key mod front handset to it. Mm-hmm. So... whenever that releases, that's going to be the actual production model. Yeah. And that's going to be the one that you can get your hands on for the indefinite future. Like, there won't be another limited edition. And it's going to come in tan, green, and black.
Is also...
Cerakoting everything.
Since they got the relationship with War Sport, because they're also doing the LVOA later on, they're doing tan, OD... Cerakotes, and they look really good.
Phenomenal. So, they look so good.
Crytek still doing it right.
Still doing it right. Yeah.
As for the Qua, as far as I know, they came out. They just didn't see a heavy release because KWA seems to get bogged down with production sometimes. Mm-hmm. So they're in kind of a transition period right now where they're looking to produce, you know, updated models of everything as opposed to just producing all the things they have on the market already. So they're kind of in a transition period. It's kind of hurting stock levels for certain people. So
we've gotten the Scorpions in a bunch, actually. We just sell them out really fast.
Yeah, we only get
we don't even get them online. They just
we get a handful in and they're gone. So we can get them. You can shoot us an email. We can try and get more in. we're trying.
We're trying. We try our best.
That AK was fun to shoot though.
That thing was
I'd
fun.
like to get one.
I wish it would just stop shooting. Well, because in real AK, like, you know, you hit that spongy trigger, hammer falls, but no shots come out because you're out of ammo. It doesn't have a bolt stop like an M4. I would like for it to just go spongy instead of just keep dry firing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's...
Save some gas.
Yeah, just to give you the right, like, you'd actually, like... Ooh, it's sticky. Like, stops. I'm just digging around in here to see if I can get something interesting. What do we got? Owen Lusk. Hey, Amp, loved your videos. Hashtag subbed. Thank you, sir. My question is, if I wanted to save as much air PSI in my 62 3000 tank as possible, what color poppet, valve, and nozzle should I use? Combination would be a tight bore barrel, as tight as you're comfortable with. 603. I try to stay away from stuff tighter than a 603 because I don't like having misshaped BBs or jams or weird things like that. I don't like dealing with them. But a 603 or tighter barrel if you're comfortable with it. The highest FPS nozzle that will get you under your field limits, and a gold poppet with the poppet shims. And if you want to go for maximum efficiency, you could throw the lightning banjo in there as well. And the poppet shims for the poppet itself. That's everything.
That's what I have, and I like never run out of air now.
Yeah.
You flog the trigger too.
Yeah, he's a...
You paintball a little bit.
That's what...
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I'm just letting you know.
Letting the world know.
Get a real sport.
It's not a sport.
It's not a sport, it's an activity.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Jake Voss, ass or tits, and why? Also, I own a Polar Star.
Oh yeah, I debated, and I said, let's do it. Look, we left that one in.
Also, I own a Polar Star, and I was wondering what your thoughts on the V12 are. Thanks. Keep up the good work.
There's all kinds of trolling going on.
Hashtag ABC, I'm not going to read all of them. Hashtag sorry. Hashtag did I forget the D. Hashtag it's okay. Hashtag you will get it later.
You'll get the D later. That's so clever. It's like
four
trolls
You
in
be
one
careful
post.
about that first question.
I personally
That'll bite
had
you in the
never fired the Valkyrie
No,
V12.
first question.
What was
Ass or tits?
Oh.
Well, my significant other works with me. so
Alicia!
I don't. She beats me enough already. Okay. I'm crying it out to the world.
It's recorded.
Anyway,
It's been recorded.
I personally have never shot the Valkyrie V12, so I can't give you any, you know, feedback on it. I have worked on them though.
I've shot it. Or you could just do a giant all the way through it. Like you can do that too.
Yeah, just
I'll
do
just
that. Just do like the feed cutout thing.
Well, that's fine.
Like, oh, sorry for the.
Because that'll be more obvious than you actually saying it. So.
There you
Yep.
go.
Whatever.
And there's no proof.
What else did you have? Yeah. V12 and that was it.
Ass and titties,
Nah.
V12
And V12.
Then the hashtags.
and then all of the D hashtags. All of the D.
So upsetting. So upsetting.
I left it in for all the trolls that were in that comment. I was like, oh, this is glorious.
Awesome noob 26. Hello. What is the oh god, he's talking in. Oh,
That's so racist. I read that one too. I was like, that's so racist. I can't even handle
I'm gonna
it.
convert this back to okay English. What is the regulator and air tank you guys use for the SMP? I'm getting an SMP soon, so I want to know what the Mastas run in their SMPs. Sorry for my English. I work in your Chinese sweatshop downstairs.
He uses my tank. Because it is a 62 aluminum tank SLP regulator. I have like the second amp line that ever existed.
Non-QD, brah.
So it's non-QD. This has been around since like dinosaur era. This is like 2 years old by now.
I don't think any of us have ever killed that with the SMP.
Nope, we've never
never
run this tank dry with the SMP, even at like a Black Sheep event.
Nope.
Never run it dry. Still had like...
Good combo. Just the only difference is you get our purple UFA
Purple!
on it. It's cool looking.
It's purple. I like the purple one. It's all blingy and shit. Oh, I like it. It's like the purple nozzles. Like, everyone's like, why purple? I'm like,
why not?
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you? Do you need a reason? Like, it's BB Wars. Like, uh-oh, I got a big one this time. Matt Bissert. Hey, Amp, so pretty much the only reason I want a Polar Star SMP is for the amazing trigger response, considering I only play at Battlegrounds and SCA. So the range isn't too much of a necessity. Is it worth dropping that kind of money on a Fusion engine or SMP, or would it be better to upgrade my current gun? I have a KWA SR7, and as almost, I think he means almost all of us, likely know, they are painfully proprietary. Thanks for your input, and keep up the awesome videos. I can't answer that question, honestly, because that is a purely opinion question. If your gun does not perform the way it should, then that's up to you to make the decision, not me. I will say that the Fusion engine has a slightly faster trigger response than the SMP, because the SMP uses a stock trigger from the gearbox. But overall, both of those have a much faster trigger response than your average AEG. So neither one of them would be bad for CQB. Me personally, when it comes to whether you upgrade your guns or you buy something new, I personally usually buy new, and that's just solely because I have the mechanical skill to work on gearboxes and stuff. I just choose to remain, like, devoid of needing to do it. So, like, when things start to break, I just sell them to people that I know or give them to people that I know for cheap, and then I just move on to something new. That's just what I do. What's your feelings on that?
Really, this is another one of the things where it comes down to, you have systems that are so similar, it comes to a price point and what you feel comfortable using.
Exactly.
The only thing I can really ask that you keep in the back of your mind is, especially with some recent events going around with HPA guns, is that...
Don't bring the drama in this!
Hey.
Drama.
Hey.
Drama.
Oh, it might take.
Oh, damn.
All right, I'm gonna take a nap.
Joke's on you. I can't read.
So it's a hillbilly reading a European's question.
No, not this guy. This is
Michael Nugent.
Oh, never mind.
See, he reminds you of your favorite. He has the same last name as one of your favorite musicians.
Speaking for a question on this episode about HPA versus CO2, Anthony made the comment that HPA is a clean compared to CO2. While this may be true, HPA can still be contaminated and must be checked.
He is very true. He is very right.
Fairly recently at Red Dawn 5 at CPX Sports, the air that was being pressurized was not being filtered and caused my HPA platforms to fail.
Well, that sucks. Because you got to go in and clean all that.
How dirty was their air?
Including my own Polar Star as well as a few HPA guns on my team. Tony Rizzo made the post on Facebook after discovering the issue with his own guns. After I heard this post and opened my Fusion engine, I did notice that the screens on the anodes were completely clogged. I also found a deposit of dirt inside my compression chamber.
Oh, it sucks even worse.
I love HPA guns, but they are not without flaw.
That's true. No, there's nothing without flaw. Everything has a downside.
If
you just have to decide what it is you're willing to put up with.
If it moves, it's going to break.
Nope.
If it moves, it's going to break.
The more parts, the more possibilities to break.
I'm just putting the word out that if you go to a large event and do a lot of refilling from a field compressor, it's not a bad idea to do a deep clean and lube, or have a competent technician do it. I love the show. Deep clean and lube. I love the show, guys. Also, on another note, Anthony, what was your MOS?
Oh, okay.
Just remember, engineers will always dominate.
Jesus. Oh, gee. Well, when I tell him my MOS, he's gonna mock me, so it won't matter.
Essaons? I can't. Essaons?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay. Hashtag engineers. Hashtag weekend warrior. Hashtag Iowa assassins. And well, it says read more, but
well, you had to drive his ass around. So
okay, when I was in the military, I started off as a truck driver. So hilarious story.
You got 6 minutes. Will it fit?
Yeah, it'll fit. So hilarious story. So when I signed up, I only missed one question on my ASVAB, and they were all like, "What are you gonna do? You can do whatever you want." And I went like this. I go, "Which jobs had the highest signing bonus at the time?" Check. List got really short, really fast. Then I went, "Which ones have the shortest AIT?" List got even shorter. And then I go, okay, now at all those MOSs, which ones have a unit that's within like 20 minutes of my parents' house? Because I was in the National Guard. And they go, this one. I go, boom, truck driver. My recruiter
could have been intelligence.
I could have been in intelligence, and he was so sad because he was like, you could have been like anything. And I was like, man, whatever. So then I went to basic training, came home, boom, went to Iraq. Just gone. Went to Iraq. Didn't even get to like.
Nah.
So then what they did was they took our unit and they made us do convoy security. So when I was overseas, for 14 months, I was the 50 cal gunner driving through places, hellholes like Ramadi and Fallujah and Baghdad and all of those just awful places. That's what I would do. I'd just shoot constantly, like every day. I'd be gone for like 5 days a week doing convoys and stuff. But yeah, I was a truck driver, which that also meant that when Katrina happened, I went there for Katrina. When Gustav happened, I went for Gustav. And right after I got out, when I finished my enlistment, my unit went back out and they went for whatever the East Coast, New York, New Jersey hurricane was. They went to that one too. Yeah. So my unit deploys a lot.
Hurricane Christie.
Yeah, and they also went to Afghanistan like right before that hurricane too. So they had just gotten back from Afghanistan and then did that.
What are they doing currently?
Right now, currently they are swapping out because since we are a tactical trucking unit, they are swapping out all of their convoy protection platform Humvees and all of their up-armored LMTVs for MRAPs. So like they don't do that cargo crap. They just shoot at stuff. That's all my unit used to do is just shoot at stuff. Like that was it. But yeah, truck driver, basically. Pogue, whatever. Same difference.
Ben Glitch. Have you guys hosted events before? I will be doing my first one in June, and I've talked to the Out of Box and some other event organizers looking for any tips or tricks to keep the game moving. Yes, I have the insurance, official field, props, waivers, etc. covered.
Okay, cool.
And the Ohio field you were talking about that has the no bang bang is Devil's Playground, I believe.
I've never been to Devil's Playground, actually.
I've been there once. It's an interesting field. No, actually I've been there twice and I got poison ivy both times. Other than that, it's a very good field. It has a nice mixture of dense woods, open fields, buildings. I'm okay. I'm gonna have a sugar death here in a minute. Hosted wise, back in the day, Kurt used to host kind of minor ones. We haven't really done anything big. We've had plans kind of come and go.
You want to know what the most important thing is? Past that for future things. You know what the most important thing is? Simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The more complex the game gets, the more potato starts to fall out of the potato sack.
Yeah.
Like,
start as simple as you can.
Like if you want to make it like incredibly easy for people to keep up on, what you do is you just do it. You totally steal what like MSATO and Black Sheep do, and you just make control points. And then every once in a while you go, hey, I'm going to go around and count the score and check and see who owns what. Mm-hmm. And then you just go do that. It's really simple. It makes sure that people always know what they're supposed to do. And it keeps them focused in very specific areas of the field that you set up. So that way they're not like 4 counties over doing a super flank. Lol.
And the other thing is, I know a lot of people, they base a lot of stuff, especially on a field. Like I know Ballahack does it a lot for all of their weekend open plays. 95% of the BB Wars happens in like villages and stuff, even though that field has almost endless possibilities to do all kinds of stuff. So the one thing that, you know, I don't see a lot of people, especially organizers, do is try to get away from structures. Now, granted, I understand a lot of people, you know, somebody puts the time and effort into making buildings. They want people to use them. Completely understandable. I love doing that. But when you have such open ground, you know, there's possibilities to do stuff out there. You know, people have to leave the village. That's why I liked, like, at Revelations, the staff would be like, well, there's too many people in here. They just drop a bunch of radiation.
Kill everybody. They just kill everybody.
It's like, oh, all right. Understandable. So, yeah, just keep it simple, and then, you know, do a game or two and kind of get a feel for the player base you get, and then you can kind of upgrade or change plans accordingly from there.
I can't stress enough. Simple is important.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Just blow snot on that?
Dylan Keeling. I've been using an SMP for my primary weapon, and I love it.
Yeah.
Trigger response is awesome, and it's deadly quiet. Question is, what are your feelings on the system of PTWs? I rarely hear you guys talking about them, and I've noticed that either people really hate them or really love them. I feel it's a great platform. What are your guys' opinion on this gun, and if you've used one? By the way, you guys are doing a great job, and I watch every episode. See, that's the kind of love I'm talking about right there.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. My thoughts on the PTW. I like it. I think it's really cool. It's got some quirks, and I really hate its price point. I don't think it's worth that much money. Especially with like how expensive mags are. Older generation PTWs have a lot of problems with like motors and like hop-up fixes and stuff like that, and waterproofing your electronics. I think for that price tag, it shouldn't have that problem. Like
should be indestructible.
It should be indestructible. If I can go out and buy a real AR-15 for much cheaper, I shouldn't have to worry about the fake one. Like, the fake one should just work. Now, that being said, like, guys who have a really well-built PTW, I've seen those shoot incredibly well. Especially MP5s. Like, those are hilarious.
MP5s are funny,
how good they shoot. They shoot so well. But, like, I don't hate it. I just think my biggest gripe about it is its weight. I like the bolt stop feature. I like the idea that you can take it apart, put in a different cylinder so you can go play indoors without having to worry about, like, chrono, which people do stupid, mean things about that, too. There's nothing without flaw in anything ever. But
like we just said a few questions ago,
yeah,
if it has moving parts, it'll break.
Well, I'm just talking about people being assholes.
Well, that too.
But, like, I like the overall idea of it. I like that it takes real rails. I like that the magazines are weighted to weigh as much as, like, a real AR-15 magazine with loaded rounds. I like all that. I just think that it's so expensive. For it being as expensive as it is, it should be damn near perfect. I shouldn't have to worry about shit. I should be able to just go, and just run around. I shouldn't have to worry about shit.
You shouldn't have to worry about, like, respooling the motor and stuff like that, like thousands of rounds in.
I don't like if you break something, it's going to cost an arm or leg to fix it.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing people don't understand.
Cars.
Yeah, like if you buy a Mercedes, even if you buy a used one, repairs are still going to cost as much because you have to get all these proprietary parts. You can't just get AutoZone parts for it. So people don't understand that sometimes.
But do I like it? Yes, I actually really do enjoy it. And
I think it's hilarious having an electric gun. He's like, just fucking
and I love, and I have shot a bunch of them before, and I love the performance of them. And the people who I know who use them all the time, some of them have like never had any issues with them, and they run perfectly. And those dudes love them.
Yeah. It's just, it seems like it's a luck of the draw, really.
I hope the new American one's better. Personally, I hope it's better.
Well, that's the thing is, again, that's the price point's even more, but the warranty may make it worth it.
Oh yeah, that warranty is boss. People still correct us on like how long it is, because in all honesty, I don't know. But it's got a good one. But it's good. So I'm all about it. Personally, I think it's awesome.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Jack 24.
There he is.
There he is again. Hello, Jack.
Hey, so I play in an airsoft team, and a lot of guys just put their pouches on and never tried it before playing, so it was really floppy and loose, and all that kind of stuff. What do you guys think of gear preparation?
I think that it's very important for you to get your gear square before you go play.
I just give it to him.
Yeah, I fix all of his shit. That's why he's not answering this.
We have to put him together for himself.
I literally assemble Evan every time he goes and plays.
I fix guns, not gear.
How did your JPC work?
How did the JPC go?
My $20 JPC.
Shh. They don't need to know that.
No, they do.
It's real, cry. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, I love it actually. It's lightweight. It's like one of the only vests that actually fits me nice. Besides,
Well, that's what I mean. You're such a tiny frame. It's a good plate carrier.
But yeah, I think that you should always get your gear all square before you go play, because there's nothing worse than because if a gun fails, yes, that sucks and your gun's broken. But most people don't have backup sets of gear that they bring to a game, so if you don't take the time to check it all over before you go play, and say like your plate carrier falls apart or your chest rig snap like the buckle gets blown out by a BB or the strap just rips, like you're just boned. Like you're just done. Like you could bring an extra gun, but most people don't have enough money to buy extra gear, so you should always check your stuff, make sure it's all mollied on straight and all that.
One thing I know that I'm sure you opened Evan's eyes to it is like, don't be afraid to have somebody else help you out with it, because most plate carriers you technically can't really get sized. It would take a lot to get sized by yourself. It always helps to have somebody else there with you to size it initially.
There's something that the people can pull from the real military. Before we go out on a mission, we would all get in a group with all of our battle booze and all that stuff, and we would sit there and do what's called a PCI. Personal checks and inventory. And so what you're doing is you're just going through each other and checking everyone's straps, making sure all their straps are tight, making sure their plate carrier is not all wonky and crooked, straightening it out, pulling the straps tight so it fits right, checking their pouches, make sure everything's all put together right, making sure they have everything they need, and you do other people, you don't do yourself. That way because you might remember that you grabbed something, but you might not have remembered to put it in a pouch. Well, if someone else looks at it with fresh eyes, they can go, oh, dude, you're fucked. And then you can fix it before you go out. I say everybody should do that with their team. Like, go out there and be like, hey, you need to fix this, and, like, get your plate carrier on straight. Like, I feel bad for guys who go out on the field and their plate carriers are all, like down to here, and it's like the straps are all, like, if someone would just take 5 minutes, their back wouldn't hurt, their hips wouldn't hurt from, like, their belts being on wrong, like, and just take, like, 5 minutes to, like, help them and pull their straps tight and like make it all fit the way it should. They'd be way more happy. way more happy.
And you
Like-
look sexier.
Like Scruffy here. I had to fix his shit so bad. When he,
Scruffy.
well, you're still Murphy to me, but
Scruffy Murph.
Scruffy Murphalopoulos.
Julius Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez and Scruffy Murphy the Third.
Oh my god.
Julio.
Ben Godel. I think that's right. Hey, Amp. Love all the videos. The Plebit Pros really helped.
That's what they're
That's
for.
what
Thank
they're
you.
for. Thank you. Recently moved to Ohio and heard Anthony. I don't know why I just did that.
Yeah, why did you? He spelled it right.
I know. I just wanted to piss you off. He lived in Ohio, so I need some help finding a new airsoft field.
Oh, both.
I live near Athens.
Oh.
If you don't know where that is, it's southwest.
Oh, I know where Athens is.
We went to college. We know.
I spent many of drunk weekends in Athens, Ohio. Trust me. There are times when I'd fall asleep and end up completely on the other side of town and never know how I got there.
Oh, the like Seven Fest, all those.
No, man.
Those are insane.
So
I got
hammered.
really muddy.
Much drunk.
Hopefully you're old enough to understand.
College.
Hopefully you're old enough to understand.
For all of you underage people, you should probably partake in adult beverages when we become a legal age. Amped Airsoft. The opinions of the people on this show do not represent Amped Airsoft LLC or its constituents. But hammered. I know where Athens is. Trust me.
But where are some fields and where are your favorites? Thanks. Keep up the good work. Hashtag. Welcome for not many.
Welcome. Whoa, jeez.
For
Not
many grammar mistakes.
Oh well, that was hard to read.
Sorry.
We're bad.
I
We're
went
bad
potato
at
for a
this.
second.
Isn't Devil's
Southwest.
Playground
No,
You
Devil's-
happen to be in the one corner of Ohio that doesn't really have that many
Isn't
fields.
Man Paintball near there?
I have no idea.
And isn't there that?
You would be
Sweat
close
or-
to
no,
the
it's not.
field that Crucible happens. I always forget the name of the field. I don't
Yeah,
know-
in West Virginia.
That is private property, and I don't know if that's like besides the out of box events. I'm not sure if that's just open for fields. So you'd have to look into that. You're probably gonna, as with most Ohio fields, you're probably gonna have to drive a little bit. Warden may be up
What's
your alley
hilarious
a
with
little
all the
bit.
Ohio fields is they're all like 2 hours apart from each other. So like every single field is like burp.
Warden, you know, you head up toward it's Warden's Canton area, right?
No, I thought that was south.
Dover. That's Dover, New Philly.
Dover. Yeah, so you'd head up that way.
Springfield wouldn't be too bad of a drive from
If
there.
you want to make a putt over
That's
to
across
Cincinnati.
the width of the state.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if you want to make a putt over to Warden or
I swear there's a place called Man Paintball down there. I
Devil's
swear.
Playground, that's Cincinnati area.
Cincinnati. Yeah.
Hidden Springs Valley Ranch is in
Hidden Valley.
Enon or
Hidden Valley
Springfield.
ranch sauce is
Salad dressing.
salad dressing.
What's the one in Columbus?
Splatter Park's there.
Splatter Park's still there. There's a
I remember when they used to play at Fran Bar.
Oh yeah.
the rape shack and all the rusted nails everywhere. I remember Fran Bar. I just dated myself a little bit there.
Yeah. I mean, if you want some indoor stuff, you can make it up to Cleveland, Pittsburgh. We got 2 fields. I mean, one
From
of the good
there,
things
Pittsburgh
is,
wouldn't be too far. I think it'd be,
Yeah.
about 2 hours?
yeah. I mean, one of the good things again, you're in Ohio, so you do have a good abundance of fields
That's
compared
true.
to a lot of nearby states. So again, I said this last video. You know, we're lucky, especially Ohioans, to have that many fields.
I agree.
Because sometimes people don't realize that can either airsoft could very easily tip and go from not enough fields to a flooded market. So I think they're at a good middle ground right now, I'd say.
Yeah.
It seems that way. There's not too many.
It's not a whole. It's not too many.
That's all you asked was fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Have fun in Athens.
If you're legal.
Make sure you have a battle buddy when you go out.
Yeah, make sure don't ever go alone. Don't leave your drink on the table, and
Make sure you have good insurance.
make sure you have good insurance. And
For what? Health insurance?
I almost fell through a roof.
Why?
if you drink, don't drive. There you go. Life lessons.
There you go.
There you go. Drink, don't drive. Quinn Ingram. Hi guys, at the moment I'm working on a project DMR AK-47. Once I've finished that, I'll be training in the Army, so I will not be
Dragging off.
airsofting as much. However, I want another gun for when I have 8 weeks from training, anytime I can go for a pickup game. So I was wondering if the S&P would fit into my Echo 1. Yes.
Go ahead.
So, Echo 1 platform. Kind regards, P.S. Much love from the UK, and stay classy. Yes, it'll fit.
Oh, UK.
Yeah, it'll fit. The only issue is there's like a lot of meat in the Echo 1 gearbox. It's in the rear of it, and you might have to take a drill and kind of clean it all out. But will it fit? Yes, technically it will fit. It's not like
It's not super hard.
it's not brain surgery. Like you can do it. It's just an extra step.
If you can use a Dremel without chopping a finger off, you should be okay.
Yeah, and if you don't trust anybody, if you don't trust yourself to do it, just hand it to someone else.
Mhm.
Just be like, do this for me.
Okay, Thomas Schaefer. Hey guys, with MOSFETs I have seen 2 types.
Oh, good. Tech question. Have fun with that.
Ones that you have to wire in,
Bring it
and
out.
ones you just plug in between the battery and the rest of the gun. Any advantage to either of them, or are they pretty much equal in function? Hashtag it's finally warm. Hashtag Blind Fury Woodland and Humvee. Hashtag cream-filled banana pants. Personally, I haven't messed with MOSFETs too much. Sorry, Sam.
What kind of a tech are you?
I'm sorry, I can't afford them.
Well, it's not that. It's the chimeras are hard to get in.
Yes,
we had a
chimeras
batch. They were gone in like 2 hours.
They are the top of the line, apparently, from what I've heard.
They're made by 2 guys.
Yeah, if Rob Dog was here, he'd probably go on for an hour or 2 talking to you about it. But I would think the ones that you wire in would be better.
He doesn't think you're doing a good enough job right now, by the way.
That's cool.
Wow.
Go Woodland. Hey, I wonder if there's going to be 8 teams this year, and I'm going to have to be... Like I said, this year, if there's like more than 1 team and they're civilians, I'm going to change my call sign to Joseph Stalin, and I'm going to murder everything. Like, I'm going to murder every single person. I won't even care. I'll have like negative 4 million points, but I'll have like the highest KDR on the entire like field, and I will just shoot anything that's not someone that I immediately recognize as a friend. So like, even people on my own team will be like, I don't know that guy, fuck him. That's just how it's going to go. Because last year that shit drove me nuts. So crazy.
Tyler Magyar, I think that's right.
That sounds pretty good.
Hey guys, thanks for answering my last question. I watch your videos almost every day.
Aw, thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. You probably hate our voices at this point. Can't wait to come out to the store. Another question I have is do Yins have any opinions on the
There's
upcoming
Yins in there.
Crytek LMG Enhanced? I'm looking to get into the support role. Keep the awesome vids up. Hashtag Donton. That must be another Pittsburgh.
No, listen, it's when he's referring to downtown. It's downtown.
Pittsburgh and Yins. Yeah. I haven't been here long enough. LMG.
Going down to the Haas.
Honestly, in the market right now, I would say that's one of the best machine guns you want to go with, especially if you want to keep it AEG.
Oh,
Watch
so
our Crytek Shrike reviews. Our old tech, single T Matt, he beat the living shit out of his. Still works. I even broke it during Black Sheep.
The only difference between the enhanced and the one that was out before that they don't sell anymore is the barrel length and the front end. That's it. Internally, it's going to be exactly the same.
Yes, and we do have, they finally started releasing the box mags for them.
Yep, you can buy extra box mags.
I think about $130, something like that.
Yeah, after tax, like $150.
Yeah, I love those. Past that, if you do down the road somehow blow that gearbox up, which you will find very difficult to do.
Matt,
drop an SMP in, you're good to go.
If you want to do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the perfect system. That's the other thing is I always come up with is people always ask like, well, I just got this gun, but like, should I do something to it? I'm like, if you got an AEG and you're comfortable and have fun using it, use it till it implodes on itself.
Agreed.
Don't just if money's an issue or
there's no
brand
rush.
new.
There's no rush to
use it as an AEG, get used to it, and then if it implodes, you can give your tech skills a try, or just drop an SMP or swap a fusion engine,
or get new parts for it and run it as an AEG.
Yeah,
I'm
all for that.
I'm not above running an AEG. I just
I just built my Scrubby U.
Yeah, he just built his Scrub a W.
I don't have it here. Oh, it's at home.
No,
I got
much wow. That one's big. Should I just read this one? This is the first one.
You can do it in 3 minutes.
This guy's name is Nitrimo for the win, because he made sure to make sure how to pronunciate it at the top. Pronounce. Sup, Amped? I've been seeing a lot of pistol grips on M4s painted blue. What are you doing? Are you seriously vomiting that thing out?
God awful. John's trying to poison us.
M4's painted blue, cough, cough, on the back wall. But also in one of your GMR videos. So what's the deal with it? Is it just aesthetics or what? Also, do you know what exactly happened to GMR a couple years back besides getting banned from games? Like, why were they banned? Lastly, Wirecutter or Mark 18? Thanks. Keep up the too legit to quit vids. Also, hashtag cry or die. Hashtag get wrecked up the
There's Rainal.
Wrecked her up the anal. Wrecked up the anal. Hashtag Altoona. Hashtag banana pants. And a new one. Hashtag cream-filled banana tuna pants.
No, cream-filled tuna pants.
Altoona. No, it's cream-filled Altoona pants. Okay, I gotcha. So let's start from the top. There's a bunch of questions here. Blue pistol grip. So Sistema PTWs have an LE version, military version, and that's for training. training weapons and training munitions used in the military are all color-coded blue. So that way, at least a range officer can quickly identify if something's training or not training.
The grip was painted blue so they could keep it as realistic as possible. So, you know, your hands on it.
Your hands covers it,
up,
so you can't see
when
it.
they were doing training, if they had to do something extremely realistic, they didn't have this bright blue thing bumbling around in the woods.
But that's what it's for. So, like, training non-explosive, say, like, claymores are colored blue. Training AT-4s that are dummies that don't have anything in it have blue banding on them. And it's for training purposes is what it's for. It adds a layer of quick identification to keep things safe. So military and law enforcement, that's what they use for training. It's LE blue, that's what they call it, it's LE blue. So Sistema does that so that they can mark their guns and such. So does KWA, they sell training blue guns. Actually, just about everybody does, actually, now that I think about it. Blue pistol grips or blue frames for pistols or things like that, you know, just so that way they're quickly identifiable. So that's why they're blue. He did it because he's hilarious, and that's what he likes to do. So it's not for aesthetic, it's for that. Also, do you know what exactly happened to GMR a couple years back, besides getting them banned for games? Like, why were they banned? Here's the thing. I had not started going to NatOps yet, so I do not know why they were banned. I know a bunch of theories as to why they were banned. I know a bunch of forum conjectures of why they're banned. And you know what? In all honesty, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, and I don't want to really, like, dwell on it.
Yeah.
Like,
there's no need to
if they're not, because the thing is because of all the stuff that happened, they really don't interact in my sphere of influence very often. So, like, I don't really want to have to care about it. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't want to have to know, and I don't really need to. Whatever happened, and that's up to the people that, you know, did everything, and everything got all burned up. That's up to them to try to fix it. It's not my business. I don't pass judgment on people I don't know. That's just it. So whatever. Lastly, wire cutter rail or Mark 18. That's personal preference. I run a Mark 18. This is my personal Mark 18 right here. I like my Mark 18. This is actually my first. The body of this is my first airsoft gun actually. This is a GMP original Mark 18 from way back in the day when the Mark 18 rail first started coming out. So this is old. This is really old. This is an old dude. So I've had it for a minute. I like the Mark 18 if you like short guns. Or you can do a wrist too. That's fun too.
Alright, Thomas Schaefer. Hey guys, how's it going? Name a gun you would love to see in airsoft form. I want to see the Beretta CX4 Storm Carbine in a gas blowback form using M9 mags also. Hashtag I want banana pants.
Banana Republic, banana pants. You just got to go get them. They exist. Name a gun that you think well, one that doesn't exist now, I guess, is a good thing. You think would be cool?
Give me a minute.
How about you, while we're letting him think?
I'm drawing a brain fart on the name, but it was the original Killzone, the Hellgas, their like main assault rifle that had
the one that looks like the FAMAS?
Kinda. But it had like the shotgun like tube chamber you could put in it, and you had like the underbarrel shotgun. Like,
oh yeah, that thing was sick.
Master key.
Yeah.
I always thought that thing was cool, and in the game it always outshot the good guy's gun. So
the one with the EOTech on it.
Yeah, I always thought that was cool.
That thing's sweet.
It'd be cool to do one. That or like the Stormship Troopers one would be funny because it has an M14 in it. So I'm sure somebody could 3D print the crap out of that.
Yeah, the one from Starship Troopers you could easily do because it just has an M14 in it.
That's what I mean. They've already done the Halo gun, so that can't be far behind.
No, that one would be cool. You could just run around and shoot from the hip.
I get the Sergeant's like compact one, the carbine. Yeah, get that one.
You got one, Leon, yet?
I think I kind of would like the Halo SMG.
The little one?
The little one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of a real firearm.
Fuck, man, screw that.
They made them all.
No,
they make a lot of them.
The new SIG PDW. What's it called? The MPX or something like that?
MX? No, not MXP.
MXP, MPX, I don't know, but it's a little Sig Sauer gun. It's in Battlefield. It's in both Hardline and in Battlefield 4, I believe. And what it is it's a little 9mm submachine gun, which for some reason in Battlefield 4 it hits harder than all the other, whatever. Whatever.
Don't go down that road.
Don't even, logic, whatever. But It's a 9mm submachine gun that has, it's the size of like an MP5. It has a built-in rail kit on it and all that stuff. And what it does is it has all the same AR-15 controls as an AR-15. So if you go from an AR-15 to that, you literally have to do no cross-training at all.
Yeah.
Bolt release, all that stuff just chambered. And then it still has the charge handle like, I believe it still has a charging handle like an MP5 even. So if you're going from an MP5 to that, you can still manipulate it that way. Super cool. I saw one at a gun show a while ago, and I was like, oh, just boner soup all over the place.
Yeah.
I'll go with a real gun. You guys went with video game guns and movie guns?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I like my M4, so
I'm pretty simple.
I'm very simplistic. I like just like the M4 because there's almost unlimited
things I can
capabilities you can do to it,
especially for BB wars. Yeah.
My gun
I'm sure I'll think of something as soon as this video stops. So
we'll think of something.
Whatever.
Hold by Mark 18.
You ready? Yin's ready?
Yin's.
You got your phone on a timer?
No, I don't, but I can do it.
Bro, get the hopper going.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Here.
Logan Arnold, the Intimidator.
Balls out.
The Tab Star. Hey, Amp, just call me Tab. You guys seen the old Danish uniform M84? Check if not. But they changed it to multicam. Hashtag sad face. Hashtag burn multicam. Love you long time. You're awesome. I've seen the old Swedish camo and I think it's sick. I think it's awesome. Badger Airsoft. What tank line and regulator would you recommend for an S&P for under $250? 62, 3000, SLP tank, SLP regulator, inline. Kevin Tabble, Sandcat. Dear Amp, greeting from Canada. I have a question. Is it possible to put a gas blowback pistol grip on an AEG with a Polar Star? Not 99% of the time, no. I don't like the ergonomics of the AEG grip, and I wanted a more 90-degree angle. Unless you're like super good with like Dremels and things, we're 99% sure you can't.
Dremels.
Kyle Scott. Jake from State Farm here, just stopping by.
Aww.
Hi, Kyle.
Thanks for the help, Kyle.
Jake from State Farm.
I have your sunglasses.
James Dermond. Hey guys, love the show. I need some help. I just broke my micro switch trigger on the trigger board, and I want to know where I can get another trigger board. ampedairsoft.com. Depends on what generation Fusion Engine or SMP you have, but you can email us or check us on Facebook, and we can get you pointed in the right direction.
I heard they're okay. The
Great Shavinsky. Is it possible for me to change my inner barrel from 406 to 366? Well, yeah, you just pull it out and put the other one in.
Only if you believe you can.
Control-Alt-Believe. 1,000 shots fired. Big sounds like he knows his HPA stuff. Could he do a pleb to pro on HPA rigs for gas blowbacks? Or talk about it in an Ask Amp? Thanks and keep up the fantastic work. Actually, we'll add that to the list. I don't see why not. It would be pretty short.
Yeah.
It's not too hard.
We'll add it.
Josh Kloft. Hey, Amped, I love the show and keep up the good work. What are your opinions on the Vulcan V12? Thanks and greetings from Michigan. Okay, moving on.
You guys keep asking.
Jordan Davis. On the note of the Hurricane receivers, I have the 416 kit. It's marked the HKM4D. I would never paint it like that dirty hobo Matt would.
No balls.
Also, Anthony, you should tell everyone about your sweet M81 rack that a certain bro hooked up with. That shit was awesome. I ran it at Lightning Strike, and that's going to be my go-to rig for the rest of the year. I used to run that in the Army, so like the nostalgia factor of it was worth it. And the fact that it's in such good shape, dude. Where'd you find that? Ugh.
It smells bad already.
Yeah, it's still all Gucci and shit. Don Liang Bai. Hello, I saw Classic Army has a new CA1, or basically an M110. Keymod SR25. I'm wondering if a new Polar Star F1 or Wolverine Hydra can easily drop into the longer V2 gearbox. Yes, you would just need a different nozzle, so it depends on if the nozzles come out for it.
Classic Army still around?
Yeah. RK Shirey, because my name is pronounced RK Shirey. Get it right, guys. Here's the thing. You've been doing this for a while. You know I'm bad at this. Just accept it.
Anthony.
Call sign Russian. How many noobs would an operator operate if an operator could operate noobs? Well, he shouldn't be operating on noobs. He should be operating on other operators because the true challenge is to assault people that are your skill level or better.
Oh,
Boom!
Gravy Team 6.
Gravy Team 6.
Damn.
Mr. Conk to you, or something. Love the videos. You guys are awesome. Just wanted to say thanks. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Oh, and a shout out to TVA in Boise, Idaho. Well, there's your shout out, sir. If you can sneak them into questions, I'll do them. Like, Jack24.
There he is.
I love this dude. He's just on it. Hey, Anthony, have you seen my Banana Pants Rebel Banana picture, which I draw? I saw it. I think Saffron found it in the emails. He showed it to me. It was pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
Michael Anthony Florentino. I have shot the American PTW at my local field with Z-Shot, and it's amazing. Like I said, I would love it, but it's just way too expensive for me. I'm poor, man.
Love you, Wallace.
My wife would never let me have it. Overkill Luke, Anthony.
Sell a car for it.
You did not just say Jimmy Dangle. Hashtag Reno 911. I may or may not reference fun things. Jack24 again. Hey, Amp, can I put a gas blowback barrel in an AEG? Typically, no. Emil Carsbo, why should I use HPA and not just AEGs? You should use whatever you prefer. I'm never going to tell you to not use an AEG. I've seen
both.
Use both. Get both. Then you can
use a Springer. Be that guy.
Ah, yeah. Bring a bolt action sniper rifle to a NADOP.
Oh, that Nate
guy.
Fritter.
Nate Fritter, dude.
Yeah,
That
boy.
shit was legit.
Gravy Seals.
I watched him murder like 3 dudes with that. I was
No
like,
scope either. Literally no scope.
Randall Moyer, yes, I run my Tipman off a 20-ounce CO2 tank with a remote line, and I'm having a blast. Here in Wisconsin, there's not many places to get HPA tanks filled, so maybe except a scuba diving shop in Sheboygan, oops, Shabagdad, places of war zone. I really doubt a place in Wisconsin is as bad as some of the places I've been. Like, there's plenty of cities in America that are just terrible.
Just guys have a lot of cheese.
Busta the Tanks, Biggs got an 11 kill streak. Give him attack dogs. Biggs operates. Biggs, I've seen Biggs play. He's scary. Jacob Diego, iPhone 6 Magpul cases. You getting them? Yeah, we're gonna get them when they come out. We just haven't got a new shipment
iPhone
in yet.
7 will be out by then.
Yeah, by the time it. Nick M. Anthony being
last one.
Okay, so we'll just do this one.
Yep.
Nick M. Anthony being a sly dog and talking about the Valhalla SCA rivalry. Hashtag not sneaky enough for me.
What is that?
See, here's the thing, like, I am not about that kind of crap, man. When people get all, like, I can't handle drama. I don't
Just get rid of it. It's not useful for anybody.
Like, when people,
on,
like,
Evan.
start making things all mopey, like, I just shit on it. That's what I do.
New
Like,
question, Murph.
Oh. I didn't really...
Waiting on you flopperating down there.
Oh, hey, Zachary Jones. Hi.
Hello.
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 There needs to be a hashtag Banana Pants patch. The new G&G's coming out with FETs. Awesome. But how will they...
Oh, they benefit?
How will they benefit? Thoughts on the new G&G mock of the Sistema? Also, Scruffy needs to make a little trip out to the... Scruffy needs to make a little trip out to the 440
Finish
Ohio
reading your sentences.
440 Ohio Gunners Field sometimes in the future. I would, but I live like 3.5 hours away now.
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
Cleveland is barely 2 hours.
It's in Ashtabula.
It's closer. I think.
Moon over Parma,
Regardless.
bring my love to
Same
me
with the
tonight.
rest of the amp dudes. Us 440 Gunners
Got
missed
her
that
to
sneaky little man.
Cleveland.
Hashtag Lulz, hashtag
Underneath
Lunchbox
your
for the
silvery
lulz.
light.
We're talk to this man about a patch. I don't know.
Here's the thing. It has to
G&G
do-
Guns was the first, right?
Yeah, the new G&G's coming out the FETs.
Okay, MOSFETs. Preserves trigger contacts, has faster trigger response, and allows you to run higher voltage batteries without burning up your stuff. Boom, done. That's why you need a MOSFET.
Thoughts on the new G&G mock of the Sistema?
I think it's pretty cool, but I have yet to see it, so I don't really have an opinion on it.
Very interesting system.
It's
completely
very
just redid everything.
It's kind of like an AEG. It's like the gray area between a Sistema and an AEG. It's cool. I've never seen it in person though, so
yeah, it's interesting.
our boy John might hook us up with one. John, hook us up
Hint.
with one. Hint. Gotta show that swag blue.
You're welcome
bro
for those sexy model skills this weekend too.
And he's just been all about that this whole like week.
You're
He's
so
like,
salty you didn't get asked.
You didn't get to be a model.
You're so salty.
He comes at me like he thinks I care. 1, 2.
You do.
2.
You do.
He came up to me literally right after it happened, and he's like, "I got to model for G&G," and I go, yeah, "Okay, cool." And he's like,
No.
"But it was cool," and I was like, "I
No.
don't care."
He was
No.
afraid that your gear would outgucci their guns, so that's why he asked Matt.
His gear is 3 times as old as those guns.
That's true, but
Gucci does not come in on that one.
hey, man, that's old school sweetie swoo. That's what that is, man.
What else did he have?
Get on my fucking level.
Hey, be nice. You're just mad jelly.
I honestly really don't care, but it's so funny that you always bring it up.
Danny Lazada. I have had really bad luck with buying guns and having them break. It's the story of Airsoft most of the time.
Yeah, welcome to BB Wars, dude.
I had
Prepare
a
to be
G&G
disappointed.
Raider CQB. I had to get a new motor, and right when I thought it was going to work, the gearbox blew up. I need an opinion on a cheaper but great out-of-the-box gun. More towards full rail M16s, regular M4s. Please help. Love the show. Thank you.
If he wants to stay cheap, you know what he could do is he could buy one of the used gearboxes off of our website, or come into the store and buy one of those.
A lot of them.
We got a lot of G&G gearboxes and VFC gearbox.
I've got some Aries. I've got some Classic Army. I've got some King Arms.
Stock.
Get a VFC.
All
drop it
stock,
in.
brand new. Just
only been fired like maybe about a dozen times.
Get
for
one of
chronoing
the-
purposes.
Get one of the newer VFCs as the
MOSFET built
Yeah,
into it.
with
the simple
yeah.
MOSFET in it.
And they have an actual upgraded piston in it. They got upgraded pistons too.
The thing is,
Yeah, those are like $70 and you get the motor too.
with G&G, you happen to pull the lemon out of a batch, which
Very non-typical.
hard to find with G&G. So
Here's the thing I'll say is like the external quality of G&G is not my favorite because the VFC ones are just VFC guns are just gorgeous.
yeah,
And I'm a little partial to GMP and VFC guns because they're pretty. But internally, like they're easy like in my top 5 list of manufacturers just because like a G&G gun's nice and simple. They are built really well. They're like assembled very well. Like the parts that they use are, you know, pretty solid, and then they take the time to put them together well. So it's very rare that we have lots of problems. We hardly ever have problems with G&G guns. I almost never see them unless people like beat the crap out of them. Which I never see them in the tech room anyways.
that or save up, get a Crytek CRB, or G&G does have a lot of other like mid-level ones coming out, so that would kind of hit that price point between a Crytek and a Raider.
You could get that 416 with the jizz rail.
You get like a basic standard DDR16.
Ain't care.
Beep! Blame that out. Like
It's Gazelle.
it's the Gazelle. Hey, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, the dude who pointed that out to us, he was completely right. We were stupid. Mubby. It's Geisley.
You don't have to be mean about it.
It's okay. Like, I did sound stupid. I'm okay with it.
That's rare.
This dude's just got all this fucking attitude today. Murphy, do you want to, like, you don't even do it. No, just, you're not, please don't break anything.
What are you doing?
You can't even hold it in the shot. It's so big.
You're almost poking the camera with
You're
it.
seriously only like 2 feet from the camera. Like,
You're so excited you had to play with that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
it's not, it's.
Okay, I'll put it back.
Come on, ladies.
So we'll see
You're probably gonna break it.
You done messed up our feng shui.
Come on, ladies.
9711 Will. I was thinking about getting an SA80. The thing I need to know is, will an SMP work in the V1 gearbox, or will it need to be hacked up, or would it be more suitable in an LSW? Thanks, keep up the vids. I'm assuming that he's referring to an L85 or L86.
Mm-hmm. L85.
I've seen them on other websites as pre-built guns.
Those aren't offset, are they?
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
L85, S80. It's a V1 though.
It's like,
Is it a
well,
V1?
depending on who makes it.
Depending on who makes
Yeah,
it, I
depends who
believe.
makes it. Because I thought they could fit like some weird. Don't poke the ceiling.
Almost hit the ceiling.
Don't drop it. Oh, we lost our sticker.
It's up there. Oh,
Get a real sport.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, don't.
See what you did, Murph?
That's why they call me Murphy.
There it is.
All done?
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm good.
Boo
Okay.
Bear.
I don't know. That's the answer to that question. I don't know.
That's the last guy. Burned through it.
Overkill Luke. Listen, look. Oh wait, didn't we already read this one?
What is it?
Yeah, or
No, maybe not.
Listen, look to the guide to Anthony's left in show number 26. I read all my #AmpTrollForLife comments at least 6 times over before I post them. I'm sorry, Anthony, about those mixtape equivalent burns I put on you in that comment.
That's right. That's the dude who said I had downs. I remember now. Thank you for that, by the way.
I was simply sad that you put your relationship status back to #single ready to mingle.
Dude, he's just throwing them, man.
#JK, #April Fools.
That's some
heinous.
You should add some
heinous fuckery right there.
You should have added some air horns too, by the way.
Air horns are so played out, dude.
I am now truly afraid.
Hit markers all day.
Oh, here's my favorite part right here. I am now truly afraid that the unspeakable horrors, average white guy Matt, who doesn't even lift, will inflict.
Pretty
on you.
accurate. Pretty accurate.
Doesn't lift.
Or Anthony, as I have watched in horror, that you've done to the #strawberry good chewing Evan.
It's because I love him. It's because I love him.
I'm gonna pick that ear, boy.
Oh God!
It's because I love him.
We're done.
Let's do one more round real quick.
I'm gonna do
We'll do one more quick round.
whole tiny guys. Cody
I got my
Mashburn.
bro Jack
Tell us
here.
about selling uppers. You gave me a winky face, and I was wondering when you will be selling them. Please start it between the next 2 months. Will not be that soon.
Will not be that soon.
But something is coming.
Something is cool coming.
That's all I can say. Kurt might kill me if I say any more.
Yeah, we're supposed to keep that on the DL.
Wait a few more months. And just...
I think,
I'm not going to give a date, but
well, I think they got back to us on certain stuff, so like I think we should be getting ready to be in the clear for that.
Burn it.
Once again, I got my bro Jack again. Dude has like 15 questions in here. Jack24, what do you have to do if I want to put an EGLM launcher on an M4?
Shave it.
Here's the thing. So like the EGLM, the rail set that's on there, it's about 7 inches long for the rail mounting system. So it'll fit really easily on anything that uses a standard SOP mod 7-inch rail. I put mine on a Mark 18, which has like a 9-inch rail. So what I had to do is I had to shave it. I don't know if it's sitting within reach. No, it's up in that box up there. Never mind. So we're just, okay. We'll show it some other time. But I had to take it and sand it off, and then what it would do is it would slide on my Mark 18 rail and launch on. So it's just, you just got to take some Dremel work to it. I think I have it in my very first video from like forever ago, for my loadout video that shows it all shaved up and put together. Yeah. So it exists if you want to go back in time, like when I first started working here.
Quickly. Alright, Wally Jurish, you guys were talking about a good place to play. You should see if you can get a game at the Centralia, PA. The abandoned town due to an underground coal fire.
That place sounds awesome. It looks incredibly dangerous, which
right up my house.
Most of the places we go are so.
Incredibly dangerous, so I'm okay with it. It's got that
There's
big
mercury this weekend at Lightning Strike.
Yeah, people were just running through piles of mercury on the floor, like, and they're like knocking the bottles over, and the whole time I'm just like,
don't breathe.
Don't breathe. Don't do that. Please don't. So, lol.
Yeah.
So, lol.
Do it.
Don't do it. Don't sniff mercury. Life lesson.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't sniff mercury.
It was a good episode.
It was pretty good. I think we burned through a lot of like really solid questions this time. Anything else to add? Do we have? Oh,
Sign off.
We're getting ready to do our Pleb to Pro series on Jules. A couple of you guys pointed out in the last video that I misspoke some things, so actually, as long as you're respectful, thank you. Yeah, it's hard to come up with an answer on the wrong time, but we're going to do a series on Pleb to Pro about Jules and Jewel Creep and all that stuff, so be prepared to that. There's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about there. We're probably also going to do a review, or a short video pretty quick, kind of detailing the events we hope to go to this year. For all the people that are interested and want to try to bump into us there. This has been Asked Amped episode 28. Thanks for stopping by. This is my battle boo.
Murphy,
and this is my battle boo.
Mafu.
He thinks he's a model. Check us out on all our social media crap like Instagibbs and YouTubes and... You hate me because you ain't me. Check us out on...
This is a gun for ants?
This is a gun for ants. Check us out on all that stuff. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to submit your questions down below in the doobly-doo. See you later, bros. Bye. See you later. You're already just running out the door.
What?
Magic missiles! Magic missiles!